I think what we're learning is that big dogs mainly stare at butts all day. Good morning, Fearless fam. We are going to try something again today, and that is the GoPro dog harness. I don't think he loves it. He's ready for a walk. Okay, ready for a walk? I think what we're learning is that big dogs mainly stare at butts all day. I think that 16 minutes of footage is probably good. The lake is still frozen over. I've been wanting to try the Diablo sauce at Taco Bell. I don't really go to Taco Bell very often, but when I do, I usually get the fire sauce. This time, they have a Diablo sauce, so I'm gonna try it. It's spicy, but not that spicy. It's good. Time to go downtown. First stop, Starbucks. Went to Starbucks, and now it's time to go to a jewelry place because I need to get my ring fixed. I'm sure you guys have seen it in the vlogs, but it's been broken since before I went to China. But I'm going to a jeweler. It's like a historic jeweler in downtown Anacortes. They're called Burton. I am on Santi? I don't know the actual way to pronounce this one. We always call it Cap Santi. I used to come up here a lot in high school with friends and like sit on the rocks and stare at the refinery and pretend it was Seattle and that I didn't live in a tiny town. But yeah, it's pretty cool up here because you can see like the whole town, which is awesome. But I've seen it so many times, it's kind of just like burned in my memory. I just wanted to come up here real quick because it's so pretty out, but it's way too cold and I'm done. Now we're going to Sea Bear because I have some Sea Bear bucks that I gotta spend, which is from when I worked here. So we're gonna get some free salmon. Not sure how much of that you can see, but Mount Baker in the distance looks very interesting. It's got like a gray cloud, a little light on it. I am just filling up bird feeders. Is that the word? Bird feeders. And Eric's playing fetch with Abe. I've just been chilling right here, reading this book. There's something that I do almost every day since I've been here, and I'm going to show you. Well, not while I was at work, but since Erica's been home. And I'm going to show you what that is. Because I always thought it'd be boring, but you know what? They're daily vlogs, so you should see my life. Also, I'm drinking a cider. I made this. It's a salad. I made this. This is cornbread. My dad's making ribs. And I set this, the table. We put down a holding deposit on the house. I'm really excited. So that means it's ours unless for some reason they change their minds about us as tenants or if we change our minds about the place. So I'm really excited because that means we have a house. Huge upgrade from what we had in San Francisco before. And the place we had in San Francisco before is now more expensive than what we're paying for this huge upgrade. So crazy. It worked out well. So I'm happy we're still moving along in the process. But now comes the question of when are we leaving? It's only like a week away before we leave, basically. So we leave in like a weekish. I clearly don't have this planned out yet. We've got a couple options. I have friends in Portland. I want to stay a night in Portland. So first drive down, only about 4 hours long. Next day, either we can do a drive to Ashland, Oregon, which I think is like 5 hours, I want to say. I think 4.5 hours. Or we can do a drive to Brookings, Oregon. Ashland is on the I-5, so it's really convenient. Brookings is on the coast, so it's super pretty. So basically, we would cut over at Eugene and take the 101 down until we like needed to get back on the 5 or whatever. So we're trying to decide between adding an extra 3 hours on a road trip and adding extra costs, probably $150, maybe $200 more, like just because we're going to be on the coast and things are more expensive, especially hotels. And we're either going on the like cheaper end of the hotels available, or in Ashland we can go for a nicer hotel. I think we're leaning towards Ashland because we just want to get there. Like, the house is what we're on this road trip for. We need to talk about it today, but yeah, if you guys have any insight on Southern Oregon or Northern California, like a good place to stop, not Redding, please. I'm so tired of stopping in Redding. Let me know. I'm very curious. Ashland is looking like the best option right now. We're gonna have Abe with us, and he's gonna be real freaked out because we'll have just, you know, done a long drive, stayed overnight at a friend's, and then done another long unfamiliar drive to him. So he's like, whoa, we're getting further and further away from Grandma and Grandpa's. He's gonna see them in like spring, but it's gonna be big for him. So I don't really want to like leave him in the hotel and go have a nice fancy meal, you know. So I'm trying to find like the best option for everybody. If we were to do Brookings or, you know, Gold Beach or Coos Bay or somewhere on the coast, we would be going there to play on the beach with Abe, watch the sunset, and then get like takeout from a restaurant and eat it in the hotel. But if we're spending most of the evening in the hotel, it'd be nice to have a nicer hotel, and the nicer hotels there are like kind of pricey. So it's just kind of like trying to figure out what we're doing. So yeah, let me know if you have any insight, especially in Ashland, because it's looking like Ashland's probably the best bet for us. It's only like a 5.5 hour drive from Ashland back down to Hayward, where we're going to be living. So since we've only got like a week left here, and I've been here for like, I think I've been here for like 2 months now, which is crazy. Now I'm like desperately checking everything off my list. That's why I went to Cap Sandy today to go, you know, I needed to go to Cap Sandy. I tried to go to Mount Airy the other day. That didn't work, clearly. Went to Sugarloaf instead. Still pretty. I'm going to stop talking and you'll see what's in store, but I'm checking things off my list. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, bye!